Okay, right. Just a little test to check that everything's actually working volume-wise, like game level, everything working. See if I need to change anything. Okay, right. That sounds quite good. Hello. I think this is all working. I hope it is. If anyone's watching, then please let me know in the chat if you can hear everything. I've not done one of these in so long, so here we go. I'm trying to remember how to actually like talk. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh my god. I've got it up on my iPad just to make sure that like it is working. It sort of is. Sort of is. Right. Flying. It's going to be a free flight today. It's going to be just in my... Not a 172. Let's get the 182 up. Because I'm trying to get back into it in real life as well. It's been about 4 months since I last flew. Which is too long. It's too long. The weather's been awful recently in the UK. If anyone's not watching from the UK, it's been terrible. If you are watching, let me know where you're from. Yeah. Oh, hello. MGP 106. I can't read from here. What is it? MPR. Hello, mate. Right, where is... I just want the airplane. Where is the 182 gone? There's been an update as well, so it all looks a bit different. I've got the Beluga on here. All these experimental ones as well. Oh, on the Airbus A400. Yeah, this is how long it's been since I've actually played, so forgive me for the first sort of 10 minutes. It's probably going to be really dull of me trying to find where the 182 is. Okay, good. We've got the DA... DA40, no, don't know that one, but the DV20. There we go. I know how to fly that one. I passed my test in that one. Come on, 182. Where are you? Can I just search for it? I miss. It used to be easier to see them all. 152, 152. No. Okay, well this is concerning. I can't find my Cessna. Okay, right, search here. 182. Come on. Well, that is concerning because I definitely have the Cessna 182. Let's see if it's on Marketplace. Otherwise, we're going to have to jump into Flight Simulator 2020, which is fine. But then that will be really dull for everyone involved. We can use the 172. It's pretty much the same thing. Just so confused as to where it's gone. Come on, Cessna. No, 152, 172. If anyone knows where I can find it, that'd be great because it should be here. It should be here. But oh well, let's just use the 172. And let's. Oh gosh, I forgot. There's this. There we go. Here's Europe, and here's the United Kingdom, and let's go to Biggin Hill, which is where my actual 182 is based. God, I've missed it so much. Who's that? Oh, KLM 992. I forgot how exciting Flight Simulator 2024 is, or just generally Flight Simulator in general. West Wickham, here, this is where I live. Around here, I'm not going to say the exact address. Not that anyone's going to do anything, but anyways, what? Biggin Hill, here we go. And now, see, I've bought Biggin Hill. I need to work out what's going on with... Oh, hang on a sec. Because on 2020, there's Content Manager, isn't there? My library. I must have... Maybe maybe you have to re-download it. I'm not sure. Anyone who's joined, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out where my planes are at. Where my planes are at. So I'm trying to find my 182. There we go. Right. It's here. Don't disable it. Enable. Hey! Okay, right. We're back in business. There it is. There it is. Now we can select it and go for a free flight. I was right. You could do it. Right. Now, if we do 182, I've enabled it, so it should be here. Oh, would you look at that in red? Absolutely not. How do we configure? Oh wait, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean. Oh wait, no, I did. Yeah, cabin, livery. There we go. Well, I want the blue one. Okay. Well, is that blue? This is the most dull stream ever. I'm so sorry. That will do, you know. I just don't like the red. Anyways. Let's change it to Golf Charlie. No, Golf Charlie Juliet Alpha Foxtrot. We don't need a flight plan. No, let's just save him back. And finally... Finally, we're going to go flying. About time. Flight conditions. Oh, and also... Oh, no. Because also, one thing I'm going to do before is just make sure that I've got Biggin Hill downloaded. Anyone who's just joined... Or anyone, just let me know in the comments. Do we know Biggin Hill? Are we familiar with... Echo Golf... Is it Kilo Bravo? Yeah, Kilo Romeo's Red Hill, I think. Which one? Right, Biggin Hill Airport. There we go. The one that's actually owned. Let's see if I need to enable it. 4.5 out of 5 is definitely disabled. See, no, come on, enable that. It's a really, really, really decent model of the airport. Right, back. We'll have to do it again then, won't we? Alright. Oh, back again. Maybe I should have done this before starting the stream. That way, people might not have just been like, what is going on? Right. No. And this is going to absolutely just... right, Tonbridge. Who's that? Oh, nice. Sevenoaks. So Biggin Hill should be here. Trying to remember where my plane is normally based. Also, let's just take that to around about 10 this morning because we've had some really nice weather today. Like I said, I've got a comment. Actually, I can't see because I've not got my computer very close to me. Oh, hello, NPR. Yes, a walkthrough of everything here. Can you sort of see? Okay, I've got like my Insta360 on this. But I might do a full video on it once I start doing more. Yeah, I think that'd be really fun actually. I've been desperate for like content ideas because I haven't posted anything in like a couple of months. Although I've got something in the pipeline for hopefully the next few days. But I will, if you stick around, I will sign into chat. Can I sign in? Actually, no, I can just chat. I'll talk a bit about it as we go. Right, shipping and airlines. That's where it used to be. But now I think this is our hangar here. So just for now, we're gonna dive in with everything. I need some water as well. My goodness me. Oh, hang on a sec. Why has this gone funny? I don't know why. Wait, hang on a sec. The screen. Is the screen correct now? There we go. I think the screen's correct. If I click off it, and then now I can drag this other screen out. No, okay. There we go. We're ready to fly. Okay. Oh, I forgot it spawned you outside. Got my controller here though. So, let's just have a little look at our gorgeous 182. So yeah, 3-blade. Not some some okay deals. At least the stickers on it. That's alright. Would obviously remove all the PETA tube coverings, the chocks. We've got some nice little air intake protectors. That's what they're called. Who have we got? Hello. It's a beautiful, beautiful plane. And yes, normally we're parked sort of that way. But without further ado, let's get into it. Quite slow at walking though. Oh no. Oh, LB and B. There we go. We're in. Oh, it's been too long. Right, let's see if this all works. Hey, look at that. Look at that. We're in business. Right. So you do all these work? Yeah. 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 Amazing. The trim. Yeah, I mean, obviously it wouldn't actually work on here if, but because we are, not turned on, but anyway, because it's connected here, does this trim wheel work as well? Yeah, okay, right, let's just leave that though. Alright. I've not got any water here. God, I need to get a checklist up, don't I? That is a real shame. Oh, actually, hang on. To have the remnants of a cup of tea. That'll keep me going. So I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the full checklist up. I'm gonna start. Yeah. Here we go. So, Cessna 182 checklist. But I know what I know what to do first. Without we're gonna test our battery. So hold it in the test for 20 seconds. Although, to be honest, because this is the sim, I'm gonna skip that part and just whack it to arm. Right. 182. Here we go. So, pre-flight, before taxi, what we got? Preferential start, passenger room, circuit breakers check. Everyone's off. Fuel selector both. Yes, fuel selector both. Okay. Yeah, we're on both. Great. But when we park it up, we need to make sure we are on just left tank, because it will drain out of one into the other. So annoying. What is this? Okay, very helpful. Right, brake set and hold. Parking brake is on. Mixture is cut off. Prop max RPM. Throttle, 1/4 inch open. Standby battery, yes, test 20 seconds. We've done that. We've tested it. Oh my god, yes, Liam. Hello, mate. If you're still watching, I don't know how long ago you commented. Hopefully only a few minutes ago. But yes, hello, mate. It's been so long, Liam, so I'm trying to just get back and familiar with it. I don't know how well you can see this checklist. But yeah, I've got my 182, and we're rapidly draining the standby battery. Anyways, where was I? I always get so distracted. Not in real life, I swear. Yeah, 20 seconds armed. Right, no X's. Yeah, we're all good with that. E-bus minimum 24 volts. Oh, exits. Do I get a nice view if I do this? No. Reset the view. Let's zoom in. Glass cockpit. Oh, it's just glorious, isn't it? Right. Max is 24, does it say? Oh, no, minimum's 24. Great. 24.3. E. M-bus max 1.5. Great. Well, that's not. So that's good. And battery S discharging. Yes, it is. Standby battery annunciator is showing. Master switches. Now we can bring these on. And that's taken off the standby battery. Why don't you come on over, battery? Beacon on. That should have been on a while ago, probably. If I can remember where the beacon is. Yes, of course. On. Let's just check that it is lit. Yes, I think so. Right. Going through things very thoroughly, very slowly, because we're in the sim and we can just chill. We don't need to be quick with anything. Right. Yes. Let's prime it. So, if I remember how to prime on this, Liam, what do you fly again? You fly Katanas, isn't it? I learnt in a 150 and then a Katana DV20 where the priming was very different, because the 172 and this is, and then if you look at fuel flow, once we put that in, that should go up a tiny bit, I think. It's only 5 seconds, isn't it? Back to idle, cut off, turn the fuel pump off. Oh god, what have I done? I've probably off. Right, let's see if we can do this. And then it's start the engine and mixture fully rich. Parking brake is on. Clear all around. Cool. Clear prop. Yeah. There we go. Mixture's fully rich. Just make sure we're not going over 1,000. Yes, that's it. Diamond HK 36. And yeah. Oh man, I cannot wait. We need a proper catch up where we can talk all things flight. It's literally it's only press nights I see you at, so can't really take up too much of your time chatting all things aviation as much as I would love to. Anyway, oh my god, yes, we started the plane. Happy days. Yeah, 800 RPM, no higher than 1,000. Just bring her back a bit. Bring her back. There we go. Oh yeah, of course, T's and P's. In the green. Temperature, well, pressure is actually not in the green. Let's just get her up a bit. Temperature's in the green. Although normally, temperature will take a bit of time to rise. And I shouldn't keep her over 1,000 too much, but just to get that pressure up. Alrighty. Low volts annunciator absent. Yes, we have not got the low volts. Right, avionics 1 and 2. Let's get them on. Let's get this glass cockpit fired up. Liam, I don't know what you've got in terms of if you've got steam gauges or like glass cockpits like this. When I switched to this, and you have to do like an EFIS, the Electronic Flight Information System, I think. Check out. Anyway, it was banging because it was like getting used to this G1000 is a complete game changer. It's so much fun. Right. Hang a sec. Scar Stewart. Hello, mate. How you doing? That's amazing that it pops up on the screen. Again, I'm still so new to all of this streaming stuff. But Scar, lovely to see you again. Hope everything's going well. Hope auditions are auditioning along. And yeah. Thanks again for a brilliant week. A couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple of weeks ago? Yeah. Last week. Yeah. Great, that's all done. Avionics on, flaps. Oh yeah, flaps would have been retracted. Let me just see if I've got these flaps. So Liam, and also, who was it? MPR, who was asking. Just to take these out for a second. So yes, we can see the flaps. I've got the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight yoke, which is, in my opinion, just like the best value for money. It's got oh yeah, okay, you've already got it. Oh yeah, sorry. Oh, it is fitted with glass cockpit. Oh, amazing. Then wait, Liam. Then please, if you've got time, stick around because I can't remember how to program a flight plan into this G1000. So I'm gonna try without any YouTube tutorial, but I don't know if it's not gonna be easy. So if you once I start doing that in about 2 seconds, that'll be amazing. You got into Conti, mate. Bloody well done. Of course you did. Excellent stuff, mate. Well done. That's so exciting. Starting September, obviously. Well done. Well done. Yeah. Nothing more to add to that. Well bloody done. Congratulations. Right. Yeah, hang on. Right, no, right, everything on there. Do all the radios and stuff separately, but for now, let's flick over to this. Oh, hang on. I think I can. There we go. A bit more of a fine tune. So, am I right in thinking we click on flight plan, and we've got our origin airport? Wait, do we click on flight plan again, or do we have to press in on this? Yeah, origin. Then are we ready to? Oh no, origin. No, okay, right. It's down one. Right. Come on, surely it knows that we are at Echo Golf Kilo Romeo. Army Apprentices College Heritage. No, we're not just... Where's that? In Wales? No. Yeah, is that Wales? Kilo Bravo, isn't it? It's Kilo Bravo. Kilo Romeo's Red Hill. That is Biggin Hill. There we go. Right. That's where we're starting. I don't know what runway we're on, so let's just go no. I'm going to basically be navigating from Sevenoaks anyway. For now, let's just do a flight to Red Hill because it's so close. And it's the ICAO code that I know. We'll have to do it again then, won't we? Although I'm sure you can do... Look, Liam, you're going to have to help me out at some point with tips and tricks for the G1000. Or I suppose glass cockpit doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a G1000, is it? But, yeah, sorry, I'm just texting whilst... I'm just wasting avgas, precious avgas. Liam, when was the last time you flew? Where am I? Echo Golf. Kilo. Bravo. How many, what was the audition process like, Scar, if you're still watching? And, yeah, do they call you? How does it work with drama school auditions now? I remember when I got into Mountview, I got called. And I was on the National Express on my way to London, actually. And it was, quite honestly, the best day. It was just amazing. Liam, have a lovely evening, wherever you're up to. And congratulations with everything that's going on. The barn, in town, just everything. It's awesome. And yeah, I will. Now I've got my setup set back up. I'll be doing it again. So yes, we'll do this. We'll catch up. And yeah, have a great evening. Red Hill, there we go. Look at that. Look at that flight. Whoa, whoa. No, Red Hill, let's just... None. We don't need anything en route. How do I just... Do I just click off that? Yeah, I suppose so. And then you can see we've got a pretty direct flight. I'm not going to be too... pre-Christmas. Yeah, man. Mine was about 4.5 months ago, I think, which is horrific. In this very plane, though, and it was a really fun flight. It was like 2 hours, and we did some touch and goes at Lydd on the coast, which was nice, and then did a zone transit through Southend, which was really cool. But yes, get that membership paid. Yeah. Right, I'm not going to pay too much attention to the airspace or the... Well, no, I'll pay attention to the height restrictions. Just for now. I can't remember how realistic the ATC is. Biggin Tower 118-200. Is that it? Is that what Biggins is? Christopher Biggins. Let me have a little look on the old Sky Demon. Right. Biggin Hill frequencies. Let's connect to the ATIS first, which is 135.680. And no, actually, why are we doing it on here? Let's do it on the actual... thingamajiggy, the actual Garmin G1000. Okay. Can I remember how to do this? God. 135.680. 135. 680. And then let's also tune 134. Right, I'm not paying any attention to the ATIS at all. Yeah, 134.805. All right. Right, what we're saying, right, QNH 1013. We are 1013. Runway 21 in use. So we need to, yeah. I'm trying to remember how to blooming listen to how to listen to an ATIS. Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay, right, we have echo. Right, will do, mate. In fact, actually, on comms 2, let us just, which is, there we go. Oh, hang on a sec. Let us just turn that off. And let's get our next frequency, which is big and approach. Scar, sorry, let me. What have you said? I'm new and I'll take round with songs and speeches, which I got recorded for a month. A month later, 96 audition. Did 2 songs, 2 speeches for a panel, quick interview, dance workshop. Oh man, they put you through it, don't they? They really put you through it. Drama school is absolutely brutal. I'm so glad that I can still remember my audition days, but I only auditioned for Rose Bruford and Mountview. Got to finals for Rose Brew and then got into Mountview. So I was like, didn't have too much of the heartache and like, yeah, nightmare. Is that you, Anne? Hello, mate. Listen. I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see where I end up over Christmas, and we can make that happen. Yes. Oh right, sorry. Yes, Scar. Yes, absolutely. Amazing times. All right. Okay. I think I've done enough sort of waffling on. Oh, we're still, yes, full free movement. Right. Let's pretend that we've said Big and Tower good afternoon. Or good morning, actually, in this case. Golf Charlie Juliet Alpha Foxtrot at Shipping and Airlines, outbound with information, Echo QNH 1013. And they'll come back. In fact, actually, at Biggin, they have you have to like a book out on it, so they'll know where I am, they'll know what I want, and they'll often just come straight back with, instead of partial message, they'll like taxi, holding point, wherever. But we're just going to assume that they were all happy with us. I can't remember what I've got as the parking brake. There we go. I'm going to do a bit of cheating and sort of taxi in this view. Right. There's a Pilatus PC12 that's parked at that hangar on the left, so I always have a little nosy. Oh god, I'm sitting really high up in the seat here. Let's try and stick to the taxiways as best we can. Actually, Yuan, when I was doing Treasure Island with you Christmas 2023, I brought my VR headset and your amazing studio space upstairs. I mapped out the whole floor in VR, and it was incredible. I played table tennis, played like laser tag. It was great fun. It's brilliant. Well, runway 21 in use, wasn't it? So I need to taxi all the way down. Taxi. Oh, I can't remember the taxiways here. I can sort of remember how to get there. Whoa. Right, well, actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to do it properly. So I'm going to go and do my run-up checks as well. Whoa. Right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Also, Heritage Aviation. I think it's Heritage. I think that's what they're called. They have... Oh my god, I'm going to tip over if I take this corner. Woo! Oh my god, what is that taking off from Biggin? If they've modelled like an A320, I mean, fairs. What's that? Where's it going? Also, Spitfires. How cool. They are already there. It is amazing. I'm more concerned about what this dude's doing. Anyways. Taxiway Charlie, which is the disused... Well, it's not used. It's just... I'm pretty sure it's just the light aircraft run-up area. Is this it? You know what? Yes, it is. I think it is this one, but we're going to head a bit further down. Here's the VOR beacon. Which is, I think it's just so cool to look at. And it's so... And just another insane thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, where it's just... Like, you can tune into them and everything. It's awesome. Okay, right. Now, there's one thing that's very important. Very important when taking off. Oh my god, why is there a bus? Why? Mayday, mayday, mayday. Brace, brace, brace. It's the ghost bus. It's a ghost bus. A ghost bus. Gosh, I can't even speak now. But that was interesting. That doesn't normally happen, actually. It doesn't normally happen at this airport. There are... I don't think there are any buses. Anyway, let's use the full length of the runway just in case we have an engine failure and we need to land back on the runway. Hello, Penguin Planes. What a name. Love alliteration. Love penguins. Love planes. How are you doing? How you doing? Penguin Planes. I don't think I've come across you before. If I have, I'm really sorry. It's been a long time since I've YouTubed or done anything to do with it, so potentially I have, potentially I have not. But if I haven't, then hello, and how are you doing? We can carry on to Alpha 3, I think. What do you do? Do you fly? If so, where from? All these questions. Okay, need to lock in. We're going to do our power checks here. Full length of the runway. Well, Alright, I don't like the fact that I keep going into his head. Right, are we going to be official and do them into wind? No. No, we're not. Because it's a game. No, it's not a game. It's a simulator. Flight sim is love. Flight sim is life. Let's put that parking brake on. Come on, girl. Come on, parking brake. Time for some pre-flight checks. Right. The great thing about the G1000 as well is that I believe it automatically switches to Alt. Oh god, I can't bloody remember how to do any of this. Oh. No, okay, right. Back. What's it on? No. Is that to change it from... No, inches of mercury to hectopascals. We're going to stay in hectopascals because we are in the United Kingdom. Can someone remind me, please, how I... Ah, there we go. Right, yeah. So it should be on squawking. I can't remember what Biggin likes to squawk. 354. No, I can't remember. I'm not even gonna try and remember. But yeah, as soon as we take off, I think it automatically switches to Alt. But I'll put it on anyway. I'll put it on before. You know what? I'm not going for super realism here. I'm just going to try and remember everything. Brake, set and hold. Fuel selectors on both. It is currently a firm mixture. It's fully rich. It is. Oil temperature is in the green. T's and P's. We are all in the green. Exciting times. Right, let's get up to 1800. I'm just gonna slide on over. Using my Xbox, my Xbox Series X with the Velocity 1 flight yoke. I've got, yes, I think that's kind of it. I've got a mouse as well, which is obviously an absolute game changer. How accurate can we get it? Can we get it to 1800? Bosh-ish. Right, mag drop. So let's do one to the left, one to the right. I always one to the left, and there's a drop. Back onto both. Two to the left. Back onto both. Penguin, isn't it brilliant? And I know people like to dump on the old Turtle Beach, but I don't know what your opinion is, but I really like it. I made a video on it. It's on the channel. Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flights yoke system thingy, whatever it's called. So go give that a check out if you want. Right, we've done that. Mags back onto both. Propeller cycle. Right, here's the prop lever. Big drop. Back onto full. We'll do it 3 times. Well, that doesn't say to do it 3 times here, but yeah, we'll do it 3 times. Bosh. Right, vac check. Go away. How do we even get onto the old? Is it on here? The old vacuum. Yeah, I need to. Well, I mean, the next time I go up, I'm going up with a good pal, so I won't be on my own. All right, you know what? We're good to go. I'm going to be 1 second while I just grab R.I.P. grammar. Oh gosh, was that from me or from you? I got the exact same. Am I the one with bad grammar? That hurts a lot. I'm just going to go grab some water. So I'll be back in about 15 seconds. Please don't go anywhere. Okay. All right. Normally carb heat, we'd do a carb heat check, but there's no carb heat here. Bring the flaps in 10 degrees. Oh, okay, listen. Oh, Penguin Planes. I think I remember you now. Yeah, I don't use Discord. I think I might have said message me on Discord and then realised that I don't actually use it at all. So apologies. Whoa, why am I still revving? Come on, girl. Right. Let us fly to Redhill. Let's make the long journey. The long journey from Biggin to Redhill. And because we're taking off in a southerly direction, in a southwesterly direction, we're all good to go. Come on, right. Golf Alpha Foxtrot holding Alpha 1 ready for departure. And they'll say something along the lines of Golf Alpha Foxtrot, hold position no. Well, because I'm departing that way. Yeah, I suppose. No, I'm going to depart over Sevenoaks and then follow Bow Beach in. That's what I'm going to do. Which, if anyone's not familiar with the area around South London, that's the best way. That's sort of like, yeah, Bow Beach is such a nice. If you're flying into Redhill, flying out of Redhill, that's like the iconic place to look out for. Sevenoaks is great. Tunbridge Wells is great as well. Just making sure you don't go above 2,500 feet. It does eventually become 3,500. But until then, make sure you stay under. Goodness me. Scary times if you don't. But they'll say, and because of noise abatement at Biggin, which I unfortunately know too much about now. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, it's trim neutral. That wasn't on the checklist. These are the things I'm just remembering. Trim neutral. Check the electronic trim works. It does. Let us cowling engine flaps open. Fuel selectors on both. Mixture fully rich, properly forward. T's and P's are in the green. We're good to go, basically. Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs. Alrighty. Parking brake off. Oh, no, it was off. Whoops. Lining up. Runway 21, Golf Alpha Foxtrot. Here we go. Here we go. I know it's cheating, but I'm just going to use third person view to get us lined up and taxi. Nothing's on final. Nothing's occupying the runway. We've been given our clearance. Golf Alpha Foxtrot, clear takeoff. Runway 21. Okay, right. A little bit of right rudder. That's just full power. Normally I would keep my hand on the throttle, but alas, I cannot because I've got to use the rudders on here. There's not much right rudder needing to be right. 50 knots. We're going to start to lift off. There we go. Beautiful. Look at us. Look at us go. Look. Oh, actually, whoops. Right. Now I know I need to stay to the right because Biggin residents will get very angry. Right. In the climb as well. This is what I need to remember. I need to remember what these numbers here. Once I'm taking off, climb at like sort of 80-ish. Let's just make sure I'm away from that town. How do I look backwards? There we go. I want to stay off this kind of angle, not straight with it. How high are we going to go as well? We're going to go up to 2,000 feet. And we're going to take a left before we get to the M25, because we don't want to get into Gatwick's airspace, because that would be super crap. Bring the flaps up. Should have done that probably a while ago. And bring this back as well. Bring it back to 23, 22, 22 for now. Oh, and let's trim. Just keep trimming. Just keep trimming. Right. Look at that. Come on. Come on now. Look at that. Stunning. No hands. Whoa! I've avoided pissing off anyone at Biggin for the first time. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We're nearly broken. We'd switch to Biggin approach. Well, they tell us to. And then we would tell Biggin approach that we are climbing to 2,000 feet, which we've definitely bust, but that's okay. It's all good. Let's get down to it. Right. So we've got the M. Hang on, he's got lost already. Yeah, lost. Right. That's the M25. That's Gatwick over there. Sevenoaks must be around. Actually, right. Why have I made it so he's really tall? In fact, let's just go into here. Uh-oh. Right, this is not what I'd be doing in real life, I promise. Okay, I can see all these planes as well, which is so cool. Where's Bow Beach? You know what? I'll be able to see Bow Beach, so let's just have a look out for it. Ah, wait. Haha. That's Bow Beach, I think. Let's go towards Bow Beach. 21, 21. 21 squared, let's do that. So, bring it down to 21. I'll see you later, mate. Have a good one. I'm ignoring the heights here. My heights and headings. My old instructor would be rolling in his... Thankfully, he's not dead. Right. What's that? 21. I'm over in this side here, trying to make this go 21, 21. Need a lot more practice at this. The 182 just zips along like it's actually ridiculous. Oh my god, I've been reading it the wrong way around. Oh my god, please ignore everything I do in real life. That'd be catastrophic. Right, and then let's try and get this engine exhaust gas temperature to 1400 by making it hotter. We're going to remove some of that fuel, so because the fuel cools it down in a way. I'll be chatting. I'm not chatting crap. That is true. So we're going to make it hotter to make sure that our fuel flow goes down, and you can see it's dropping there. Let's not make it go down too much. Oh, no, okay, now it's going 275, 278. Right. Okay, that's us cruising. I'm getting confused with my lakes now. No, there's Bow Beach, and you know what? We're going to call up Red Hill Tower 119.605, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna get it on my I'm gonna do it all officially. Obviously, this would all be written down well in advance, right? Red Hill 8 is 125.305. Oh, Scar, no, I will be gone, I think, by then. But have a wonderful dinner, and congratulations again. Very exciting. Yeah, enjoy. What was it? 125.305. 125. Oh, what am I doing? What is that? Uh-oh. No, 1013. Get back there. $125. We'll try and turn towards Bow Beach as we go. Oh, this makes me want to get back up, like, ASAP. Right, let's listen to the ATIS while I dial up 119.605. Come on, Red Hill ATIS. That is 125.305. That is the active frequency, is it not? Also, where are we? There's Bow Beach, I think. Wait, I can just check, because we can fly towards it. And yeah, actually, we're lining up on there. Let's get down to 1400 feet. Well, actually, let's get down to 1200, because we ain't gonna want to be busting into Gatwick's airspace, which we will be if we go beyond there. Right. 19605. Oh, stay down. Down, boy. 19605. Let's put some trim in. God, it'd be so much easier to have a co-pilot do all this. Fine. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. We'll oh, hello, Mum. Tune approach. No, I don't want to. No, nearest airport. Right. Let's see if they've got Red Hill. Why don't they have Red Hill? That's so silly. Anyways, we're going to pretend that we are talking to Red Hill. We can do it with make believe. The power of make believe. Yeah. Right. Let's stay down. Let's get down. In fact, I'm going to put. No, we can carry on at 21 squared. Look at that, 21 squared, nearly. Exhaust gas temperature. No, that's going down. So, we're going to fly, making sure that we keep the train tracks, which I cannot see from here, but they should be along there somewhere. We're keeping those on our left. We're going to sort of aim towards, I think, this generic area. Obviously, it looks a bit different on the sim to IRL, but you've got to trust me, guys. Believe. Right, holding our height quite nicely. T's and P's in the green. Red Hill Tower, good morning. Golf Charlie Juliet Alpha Foxtrot inbound with information wherever it was on the 80s that we didn't listen to. QNH 1013. And we should have said our location as well. Let's say pass your message. Golf Alpha Charlie Juliet Alpha Foxtrot. Settle 182 inbound from Biggin. Currently just past Bow Beach. Altitude 1,300 feet on QNH 1013. 1 POB. Request join. And they'll come back and say something along the lines of Golf Alpha Foxtrot. Is it Jamil? Is that his name? One of the Red Hill Red Hill controllers. Lovely guys. Oh, I am straying far to Godstone Station, which is not good as well. If we're inbound, we're going to keep to Godstone itself, not Godstone Stazione. Because people will be flying out towards that. Or depending on... Yeah. No. Anyways. So let's just keep that in mind. And they'll say, report Godstone. Oh, and whatever runway's in use. Let's just... We're going to pretend that it's runway... what runway is it at Red Hill at the moment? Oh, it's going to be the blooming concrete, isn't it? But for now, we're going to assume that it's runway 25 left. We're going to land on the grass. We're going to give ourselves some sort of... we're going to be kind to ourselves. But yes, we're going to land on the grass. $1,200 feet. Okay, we need to make sure we're not going to... Anyways, oh, right. This is Godstone. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I should know, but I don't. Oh, hang on. Wait, no, yeah, because it's in front of the sand pit, basically. I think. Anyway, we're going to assume it's Godstone. I'm too high. I'm way too high. I need to reset the actual default height to a bit lower so I can actually see out the blooming window. What am I like? What am I like? Right. Go for Foxtrots at Godstone. And from there, we will be told. I'm sure we'll be told for a direct approach for a runway 25 left. Direct approach 25 left. I don't think I've ever had it. Oh, I've had a weird overhead join, which I was so glad that I did I was with an instructor when the day that we did it. Oh, it's so weird doing an overhead join when you've got Red Hills ATZ, but Gatwick right next to it. It's so confusing. I'm really glad I really enjoyed learning there with having an instructor and everything, but it's not the best to get in and out of if you're just trying to be chilled about it. I don't really know where I was going with that. There we go, Red Hill, come on. Right, let's go for oh my god, I nearly just... Right, let's just get ready. So, let's prop fully forward. Make sure fully rich. And let's just start bleeding off a bit of speed. Getting into approach configuration. I believe under 100 knots we can start using the flaps, which is nice. And of course I can't really see any landmarks to get ourselves lined up nicely. But so, oh my god, and we're losing height quite rapidly. We're losing height. So let's not lose height. This is going to be an atrocious landing. I can feel it, and I'm here for it because it's not real life. And I am well out of practice, and I've not landed at Red Hill for probably 3 years. But I mean, I'd quite like to though. Anywho. Right. Oh, here we go. Right. We're sort of on I think we're on a direct approach. 25 left. I've bought Red Hill as well. I should have, it's too late to add Red Hill. But anyway, I've bought the DLC for Red Hill. So. Right, let's get down. Let's get under, we are on 100 knots. So let's bring in first stage flaps. We've not actually got the wind, annoyingly, but we've got the PAPI lights there. Is that 2? I'm pretty sure Red Hill doesn't have, well, if I had the downloadable one, then it would be accurate. But yeah, we've got two whites, 2 reds, so we're going to carry on this glide slope. Direct approach. The only annoying thing about the Velocity 1 flight yoke system is the fact that it's a bit springy, so like if I let go it just pings back. Right, let's get down a bit. Let's add in another stage of flaps so we can look down a bit further. I think this glide slope's a bit off because this feels... Oh no, 700 feet at this level. Cleared land runway 25 left, Golf Alpha Foxtrot. The M23 right in front of it. Let's bring our approach now to like 75 knots. A stable approach is everything. If it's not stable, we're going to just go around. Let's go down to a bit more flaps. Why not? Someone will be holding my clipboard for me. Right, and then we just let it bleed off. The trim's a bit whack. I don't want to drop below 70. But here we go. Right, 2.5 left. We're gonna go full throttle off. Full throttle. We're gonna go throttle closed. We're definitely gonna make the runway. And let's have a little flare out. Oh gosh, no, that was not like. Okay, well, this is. Oh, look at that. The milkman called. He wants his butter back. Hey, whoa. Okay, right. Golf Alpha Foxtrot, vacate right when able. Taxi back to parking. Vacate left. Correction. Vacate right. What are you playing at, Jamil? Taxi to park. And yes, these horrible generic buildings. There's a bit of a lag on that. But you get the idea. You know what? For the first flight back, I'm actually pretty happy. Nothing went majorly wrong. I think, I don't think I put the safety in jeopardy. But also, it's the thing of going, if I need to ask that, then yeah, not good. Right, let's just do the shutdown procedures then for S&Gs. Right, let's just imagine that, yes, this is our parking spot. Redhill is very yumpy. Flaps out. Oh, I didn't put any lights on, but that's okay. Maybe change it out to, Oh, here we got the 23 or full mixture. 50. Okay, right, cool. Right. Well, I mean, it does just say we do a little mag check, take these off, and then we'll cut them half and off. Boom. Well, that concludes this little first flight. I've not streamed for so long, so this is yeah, it's not something I'm particularly used to. But I'm going to do more of it because it's fun and it gets me back in the zone of flying. And this is pretty realistic. I find for the price, I've got an Xbox which I love playing anyway. I've got this which was like 350 quid back in 2021, so I've already invested in that, and all this equipment. I enjoy doing it. So anyway, that's that done. And I'm going to click stream ending here, and it should do a fancy little transition. And then I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining.